What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys my review for Boruto episode 258. So as I said, I'm going to keep progressing with these anime reviews. I believe we're out until 264 now, so I got 6 more after this one to do as well. So we're going to keep it going, but let's talk about 258. This was about the Uzumaki family hot spring vacation. So pretty much Himawari won this raffle, and this was mentioned in episode 257, that she won this raffle to get a free vacation at this old inn. So the whole Uzumaki family went to that, and obviously that includes Kawaki as well. So what happens is we get like this little scene, because I was actually wondering this at the start of the episode, but if you recall back to multiple arcs ago where Mirai went on that vacation mission with Kakashi and Guy, they stopped at a hot springs for some time, and there was like a ghost situation, and apparently it's brought up here again because Mirai comes into the Hokage's office to see Shikamaru there, and Shikamaru mentions to her what inn they ended up going to. So that brought back some flashbacks there. So that already adds a little bit of intrigue to the episode, just to throw in, a little ghost story. So once we get there, actually, we got Naruto and Hinata versus Kawaki and Boruto in a ping pong match, and Himawari was the ref. I really enjoyed this part of the episode, probably my favorite part of the episode. I'm going to break down some key points that happened through it, because this pretty much led us to halfway through the episode. And I do want to say it was fairly well animated, so it was a fun little game they played. Kawaki has never played this game before, naturally, and at the start especially, Naruto and Hinata are winning. Boruto and Kawaki aren't working super well together, and as that goes on, Himawari eventually tells them that if they keep fighting that they're just going to be ejected, and Naruto and Hinata will be winning by forfeit. So there's this one moment where it really seems like Boruto and Kawaki got Naruto and Hinata, but Hinata counters back with a really great hit, and at the end of the day, Naruto and Hinata won the series against him 4-0, and they did it with dominating scores each time, because if I recall right, ping pong usually goes up to 11, and I saw the final score, I think was like 11-2, 11-3 in that final game. But Naruto and Hinata, they put in the work, and they had some great teamwork as well. So they absolutely destroyed Boruto and Kawaki. And I know this is just, little bits of more tidbits about, the anime showing the differences between Boruto and Kawaki. A little bit of, hey, they don't get along, even though they're together, and what they've been through. So I see that they are trying to show that a little bit more. After the ping pong game, the Uzumaki family got together for a nice little meal. And right then we actually get a flashback to Kawaki being told that he's part of the Uzumaki family, because he was at first saying that he didn't want to go on this trip, but Hinata and Himawari told him too that you are part of the family and you're going to come on the trip and all. So he had to just be reassured that it was okay for him to come. After that, we have some hot spring time. So Naruto, Kawaki, and Boruto are in the hot springs for a little bit. Naruto decides to leave to play a game with Himawari and Hinata, and he tells Boruto and Kawaki not to take too long, but for those two it turns into a competition to see who can stay in the hot springs the longest. So, a little bit more of that rival type of vibe right there. They're competing with each other to see who's better at that. At the end of the day, they both end up coming out at the same time and calling it a draw. Meanwhile, so Hinata, Himawari, and Naruto are playing cards. Boruto and Kawaki find out that there's like this competition attraction type of thing at the inn to, I guess, intrigue more people to do something there. And that's what they decide to do, and pretty much they have to find like these statues, I believe, and go through, I guess it's like a maze in a sense too. And right then, as they're going through this area, the ghost of the inn returns, And it's pretty funny because in some other areas, Boruto is getting scared too while looking at some of the statues around the inn. And the way it's set up in general is to scare some people. So there's like certain parts of the floor where you'll hear some creaking and you'll see like Boruto like overreacting a little bit. So funny little moments there. And eventually Boruto and Kawaki do end up completing this challenge though, and they end up going back, to the reception desk and all that. Or I think they talked to the reception lady who was walking around at the time, and Boruto pretty much asks what the prize is for finishing this whole statue hunt. And I honestly didn't know what they were going to give as a prize, but a cool little thing happened at the end. It turns out that the prize was that they get to take a family picture and receive it. So pretty much what happens is that we get a Uzumaki family picture, and then after that, we pretty much cut over to sleep. So in a way, it's kind of like a day in a life type of episode of the Uzumaki family on vacation. Just a nice bunch of, little interactions between characters we like, and fun little moments too, such as the ping pong game, the little hot spring competition, wholesome moments like Himawari, Naruto and Hinata playing cards together, family eating together, nice little stuff like that. So when they go to sleep, actually, the inn ghost actually ends up giving Boruto and Kawaki nightmares. They end up both seeing this ghost in their dreams. And to end off the episode, as they are leaving the hot springs and they receive this picture, they can see the ghost in the background behind Boruto and Kawaki. And that's when both of them get really freaked out and start believing that ghosts are real. And that's kind of how we wrap up the episode. So all in all, it wasn't a super eventful episode at all, but it wasn't a bad episode either. I'd say it was a pretty solid or decent episode, so I'm going to give it somewhere around to a 6 to a 6.5 out of 10. Definitely one that I would suggest watching if you just like these characters in general and like seeing them interact. It's just a fun little episode. It definitely doesn't feel like it's anything necessary to the main story, but this is sometimes, that nice little slice of life stuff that some people really enjoy. So that's my overall thoughts on this one though. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. Episode 259 is next on my radar. I see that it's a Mitsuki episode with this cat, so we'll see how that goes. But that'll be the next review. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.